Hey guys, so in yesterday's video I was talking about not spending a lot of money on makeup and I wish I could buy more and I do the best I can. And what do? Later that very same day, go out and spend a lot of money on makeup. So I don't mean to be a hypocrite or anything, but have you ever gone to the mall with the intention of buying one thing and you come out with three things? Well, yeah, that's what happened to me. So let's get going on the haul. I went to Sephora with the intention of buying one single Urban Decay eyeshadow in the shade Mushroom, which a lot of you have because you've told me that you have it and how much you love it. I can remember one of you told me a long time ago that it was your very favorite shade, and I meant to check it out, but you know, there's just so many things out there and you can't buy everything. So finally I got around to getting it, and I do have this on today in the crease. Mushroom is a warm taupe, and you might be looking at this thinking, that doesn't look like a warm taupe to me. Well, it is, and you don't really see that until you swatch it. Even though I have it on in the crease, I'm gonna swatch it anyway just so you can see it. So that's what it looks like on my finger, and then that's what it looks like swatched. And even when you first swatch it, you can't really see the warmth. It's very, very subtle. And in real life, if you were looking at this swatch, you would be able to see, like on the very edge is where you can kind of see some warmth to it. But it's borderline neutral warm, but there is some warmth there. It's just not easy to see it. Now, when I first looked at this and got it home, I said, you know, especially in the pan, I thought this looks a lot like Pistol. And Pistol is a cool taupe. So let me show you just for comparison purposes. This is Pistol. And I'm going to swatch that right next to Mushroom just so you can see. Make sure I use a different finger here. Otherwise, I'm going to pick up some of the Mushroom. Okay, so there's what it looks like on the finger. Okay, so that's Pistol and that's Mushroom. And yeah, so they're pretty similar, but the Mushroom has got a little bit of warmth to it and the Pistol is cooler. But they are fairly similar. And here they are in the pan. This is Pistol, this is Mushroom. So I don't know that you necessarily need both. I like to have a variety of colors that I enjoy in different tones because sometimes I just feel like doing an all cool look or an all warm look, but sometimes I like to mix tones. I mixed tones today because I wanted to use the new things that I bought. But I messed up, but I'll get into that in a minute. So, okay, that's all I was intending on buying because Urban Decay eyeshadows, when you buy them singularly like that, are $18, and so that's all I wanted to spend. But then I started walking around the store looking at things, and I found myself at the Too Faced display looking at the Too Faced melted liquid lipsticks. I have always wanted to try those. I love liquid lipsticks, but every time I looked at them I was like, ooh, $21, that's an awful lot to spend for just one lip product. But of course I've heard people raving about them for the last year on YouTube, and everybody's saying how great they are, and I just couldn't take it any longer. I had to try one. So then once I made the decision that I was going to buy one, I was like, oh my god, there's so many great colors. How could I possibly choose? So I just kept looking at all the colors, and I was doing like process of elimination. I was like, okay, well, I don't want that one or that one or that one. Well, I had it narrowed down to 2. And there was no way in the world I was going to buy 2. I mean, I've never even tried this product before. So I decided on Jelly Donut. Jelly Donut is a cool fuchsia, and I thought this might be a really fun color for summer, especially because it's pretty bright. It's, you know, got a lot of depth to it. But I am so glad I got this. I totally get the hype now. This is absolutely, hands down, one of the very best liquid lipsticks that I've ever used. And the formula is just to die for. The applicator is fantastic. It has a sponge tip applicator, and so you can squeeze exactly the right amount of product out. You know, you can control how much or how little you want to put on. I don't even have a lip liner on, and you know, you have to kind of take your time and be very precise with this. But if you just go slowly and take your time, you don't really need to use a lip brush or a lip liner. But, you know, it depends on how experienced you are in applying these types of products too. So I would say it does take some practice. I mean, I wouldn't jump right into this if you've never tried a liquid lipstick before. I would say pick up like a really inexpensive one first and practice with that, and that way you won't waste the product if you buy an expensive one like this. But the formula is fantastic. The application was, I feel, fairly easy. I had this on yesterday and it lasted throughout a very long time. I didn't really time it to see how long it lasted, but it lasted a really long time on my lips, and I love it. I'm so glad I got this, and no regrets whatsoever. The only downside now is, of course, I want more, but at 21 bucks a pop, I don't know when that's gonna be before I get another one, but I will absolutely treasure this. And I bought the fuchsia because I thought it was a gorgeous color, but also I don't think I've purchased any fuchsia lip products in a very long time, so I thought that that would be a good choice, because I was looking at strawberry and I really love that color too, but I thought, you know, I've just bought some other red lip products recently that I love, so why be redundant and buy yet another red lip product? So decided to wait a bit on the strawberry, but if you like reds, take a look at that color because it's gorgeous. So that's what I got at Sephora. Then I went to Macy's and saw a million things over there that I wanted and I just looked at things and swatched things and said, oh yeah, okay, gonna put that on my wish list, that on my wish list, and you know, saw a whole bunch of things over there. And I started to leave Macy's and I was at the door ready to walk outside the building, and I went back in and I went over to the Clinique counter and I said to the lady at the Clinique counter, I'm back, I have to get one of those. I bought one of the Clinique Cheek Pop blushes. And this is another thing that, you know, a YouTube inspired purchase, because I've seen people showing these and talking about these so many times, and I thought that they were just gorgeous. And these have been out for what, about a year now maybe? And I've looked at these and swatched these so many times at you know, different stores, and I couldn't handle it. So what happened was, actually I had already applied the Too Faced Melted on my lips from one store to the next, because I was just dying to see how it was going to look and feel and everything. And so what I decided to do was get something that would be compatible with this. Now, I screwed up when I was putting my makeup on just now. I did have this on the table in front of me, and with the intention of wearing it today, because I haven't tried this yet, and I messed up and I accidentally used something else because I was trying to decide what I was going to do for a highlighter, because I figured since I was going cool on my face, I went warm on my eyes and cool on my face, but since I decided I was going to do cool face products, I was trying to figure out what to use for a highlighter. So I got out the Wet n Wild Color Icon palette in Sunset Junction that I just picked up a week ago or so, because I wanted to use this highlighter and I forgot about the Clinique blush sitting in front of me, and I used this blush. And then I was gonna put the Clinique one on top, but I thought no, because that's not gonna really give an accurate portrayal of what it's gonna look like. So I'll have to wait now and use this the next time I do my makeup, which will be tomorrow, of course. So I'll have to use this tomorrow. And tomorrow, of course, is Saturday, and I just don't have time to make videos on the weekend because my husband and I are usually, you know, busy doing a lot of different things. So I'll wear this in a video soon, I promise. But anyways, the blush that I decided to go with was Berry Pop, and I thought that that was the most complimentary to the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick. I just wanted to be able to wear them together, and then I messed up and didn't remember to put it on. So anyways, these are so adorable. I mean, how cute is that? And I was swatching them in the store, and I was gonna get a different color. What was the other one I was looking at? Actually, there was a couple other colors that I was looking at and swatching. But then I just decided, oh, well, why don't I get something that would be complementary to the new lip product? So anyways, yeah, let me swatch this for you, especially since I'm not wearing it. So this is Berry Pop, and that's what it looks like on my finger, and that's the swatch. And again, this is the same color family as the Too Faced Melted, so it's a cool toned fuchsia shade. I have some fuchsia blushes, but not a ton of them. I would say there are a lot of other colors that I have more of when it comes to blushes. So again, I wanted to go with something that was not so plentiful in my collection. And oh, I just realized I forgot to do my eyebrows. You know, I don't know what it is about eyebrow products, but so many times I'll do my makeup and then I'll see my brow product that I was going to use on the table, and it's like, oh no. Well, fortunately I have pretty full brows, so I'm sure it doesn't look that crazy that I didn't do my brows, but it would definitely look better if I did. And that's funny because I was just talking to one of you about this in the comments section on a video yesterday, I think, that I don't feel like my makeup looks complete until I do my brows, but I don't want to start this video all over again, so just pretend I did my brows already. You know what? I should do them on camera, because then you can see the difference. And since we're talking about this, this is the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in Ash, and I use different eyebrow products all the time. This just happens to be what I've been using lately, and it comes with a really great brush that is just the right size. It has a cream and a powder. And what I do is, you can tell that I really like that cream. I use that cream with the little brush, and I don't have like a method or anything. In other words, I don't start from one particular side or anything like that. I just do. Definitely the inside part here is what needs the most help in being filled in. So for some reason I have a tendency to start on the outside. I don't know why. But no matter what I'm doing for makeup, this eyebrow kit just seems to go really well with any type of makeup color, the colors that I'm doing. What a strange haul video, huh? It's a haul video and I'm doing my eyebrows. I just want you to be able to see the difference since we're talking about it. I definitely like that brow better as far as the shape and everything, because you can only control the shape to a certain extent and then it's just going to look very unnatural if you try to alter it. And then the camera shut off. Have I really been talking that long that my camera would be shutting off? So anyways, I just finished that eyebrow before I turned the camera back on. And then on the other side is this powder, which is super, super light. And all I do is I just take this e.l.f. eye brush. It's just a basic eye brush. It's actually from their $1 line. And I just put some of that powder on the brush. And then I dust it over the brow, and that sets the cream, but it also tones down any harshness from the cream product, you know, just in case it might be a little bit too dark. But yeah, it sets the cream so that way if you do touch your brow, I try not to touch my makeup, any of it, so that I don't mess it up throughout the day. But this way, if you do touch your eyebrow for some reason, it's going to set that cream and then it's not going to move or do anything bad. So see, that does make a difference. Even though my brows are fairly full and don't really need that much help, I think, compared to most people, it definitely makes a difference and looks more done and finished once I fill in my brows. So that's it. That's my haul video. I spent way too much money, but I just, you know, impulse buying is a very bad thing. But I think I'm gonna like that Clinique blush. A lot of people really seem to love these, and a lot of the videos that I've seen, people bought them in tons of colors, and yeah, at 21 bucks a pop. See, that's what I was talking about the other day, about people spending, you know, huge amount of money, because to me, getting an Urban Decay eyeshadow, a Too Faced Melted Liquid lipstick, and a Clinique blush, that's a huge splurge for me. But some people would go out and buy like every color of the Clinique blushes, and it's like, they're $21 a piece and they come in like 20 colors or something like that. So anyways, yeah, I guess, you know, it's all about perspective and how you're looking at it and from what vantage point. But I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will most likely see you on Monday, and I'll try to remember to wear that Clinique blush on Monday so that you can see what it looks like on. And then maybe I can tell you a little bit more about it and how I liked it and so on and so forth. Bye!